The Woodstock generation had told themselves, we are stardust, we are golden, we are caught in the devil's bargain, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Well, we found out we weren't very good at getting ourselves back there. Instead, many of us took the route of just staying alive. Why have I been telling this history over the last 10 or so videos? It's because there is a way back to the garden. Millions of young people experienced it at that time in the 70s. It was called the Jesus Movement. God turned things around. One of the songs that's going to follow this video is called Rock and Roll Preacher. In it, Chuck Girard expresses the joy that he had growing up listening to rock music. And then he expresses the amazement that he has that now I'm a rock and roll preacher? How did that happen? Chuck Girard was not the only rock and roll preacher. There were many musicians at that time who came to faith in Jesus and expressed their beliefs in their music. Keith Green and Randy Stonehill wrote a song, Your Love Broke Through, expressing that surprise, amazed that it was like they had waken up from a dream, like they'd been living in a fantasy when they found out that God was real. He was studying all the religions to find out, well, which one has any kind of answers. And he found something strange. No matter what religion he was studying, no matter what guru he was reading, all of them were claiming that Jesus agreed with their ideas. And he went, well, Jesus, that was the last place I was going to look. But they all think that Jesus has something to do with them? Really? I guess I ought to read that thing called the Bible. And so he did. And he found that Jesus did have something to say. That the point of the Bible is teaching us the way back to the garden, to a living relationship with God that fills our hearts, and to a relationship with other people that can bring social advancement and God's love to all kinds of situations where folks are hurting. Is it time for you to revisit Jesus? I invite you to honestly reflect on these two songs. How many phrases in the song fit you? What if God's love really could break through? What have you been living for? Have all these years been wasted? It's worth exploring, isn't it?